Evening all, how are we doing? Running around multiple places at once, as usual. Ahem, crikey. Dying apparently over here. How's everyone doing anyway? Well, my hair's not playing ball. When does it ever? It's time for some Fallout. Look forward to this one. Oh, bloody hair in my mouth. This is what I get for fussing the cat too much, isn't it? How's everyone doing? How's your week been? Not all doing well? Ready to journey back into the Commonwealth? Have we all taken a look at the video I did on the walls of my sanctuary building progress? Done your homework and all that? I imagine many of you have, probably most of you. I was a little concerned. It was a bit slow out of the at the starting block, that particular video. But I looked at it today. I was like, oh, that's shot up a bit. That's okay. Yesterday's video did quite well, and I've got another video coming tomorrow. So, anyway. Evening, Stella. Evening, Tengu. Evening, Fieline. How are we all doing? I've got things set up, so hopefully we'll be ready to rock and possibly even roll. But let's not push the boat out too far, eh? My back's giving me some jip today, which I think is telling me certain things. I shall have to stop doing something about that soon. Oh well, you eat. Make that go away, I don't need that. Good. So yeah, I had a lot of fun with The Witcher earlier this week. Been very much enjoying playing that. Very, very cool. Something weird's occurring there. Right, let's make Discord go away because it's being a penis. And causing issues for me. Kind of issues that make me grumpy. Wonderful. Let's try. Wonderful. We'll do it that way then. Right. So, how do we? We got to Diamond City last time, I think, didn't we? Had a potter around, did some side questing around about there. And we've just got to wrap up with Diamond City Blues, haven't we? Which should be cool. Oh, poor old back, man. I did loosen up a bit today, but it's been a bit protesty. I think I shall have to take some steps soon. It'll be fine. And here we go. So, first thing I want to do is go and have a nap through till the following morning, because I used the clear weather mod to make sure I didn't get rained on while I was building. We've switched back to the other set of mods. And I need to rest in order to trigger them. Mama Murphy, if you show up in my bedroom again, I'm going to get really creeped out. I remember putting that there, but apparently I did. At least you can't show up in my bed, anyway. So that's 3 AM. You know, well, 3 AM is probably not bad by the time we fast travel where we're going. So yeah, we've just got to go to the 4-leaf fish packing plant, and not that it really matters doing this at this point, does it? Because we're going to go inside very rapidly. But yeah, we've got to go to the 4-leaf fish packing plant and deal with Maroni's chem operation down there. And then once we've done that, we're going to head north towards Malden, because there's a couple of bits up there I want to pick up. Some of it modded, some of it not. And I also want to try and get our place in Monia, possibly today if I can as well. Long old trek, but at least we can fast travel. Oh yeah, I never got around to looking to updating the game yet. At this point, I'm starting to wonder if it's worthwhile. We'll wait until the next patch, maybe. I shall ponder it. What kind of amazing this is. I mean, don't get me wrong, I realise the graphics are getting old a bit, and they weren't necessarily the sharpest looking graphics in the history of video games when it launched, but that just has something, doesn't it? I don't know what that something is, but it has it, whatever the something is. So fucking cool. Anyway. You greatly hate Vault 74. Is that the one that's under Malden High School? Because I don't know that I've ever actually done that quest, or if I have, it was such a bloody long time ago I don't remember it. There we go. There's the fish packing plant. Now then. There's a terminal I have the password for, which will turn off the defences. But I can't remember where it is. So let's see if I've got the information. Is that the one? Yeah, it is. Now, I don't know where the terminal is that will turn this stuff off, but I know there's another way of doing it, which involves that. And I feel like the terminal might be on the roof, but I don't know. Well, we'll see what happens. Anyway.
Hey.
You say the word.
Wait there.
Okay. I'll be here then.
Hey. Over here. Hold position.
Right. That's not the button anyway, but that's fine. Right. So we'll do this, because we've got it. So number one is down here. By the back of the lorry. I have to trigger these in the right order, don't I? But not that one, because that's... Oh, for fuck's sake. Not the right one. Number two is at the bottom of the staircase. We go around. It's there, okay. How I'm supposed to get there. That works. Number three is at the bottom of the pipe on around the corner. Again, I'm still not sure how I'm supposed to get there, but that's not working for me, is it? Can I go this way? Okay, that works. Sure, I accidentally trigger the wrong one. Down here near that big old pipe. Last one, I believe. 3, so 4's that one there, and then 5's on the roof. Okay. And there is a terminal and a password, but I can't bloody remember where it is. It's probably going to find it just in time to be done, so... I have a feeling it is up here somewhere, but... Oh, shit. What's the button? That went okay. A little unsure about it for a minute. But it went okay. You stay away from me, buddy. Well, I did count. I didn't think that landed. Well, there's the terminal. Bloody boxing glove. Utter shite. Still not quite sure where the... fusion core. Don't mind if I do. The last... Oh, there it is. Okay. Cool. So there's the secret door. And I've got the password. Now I can close the door. All in all, it was kind of not that helpful. How we doing now? Alright? Mademoiselle Cartier, I think. How we doing? Welcome on in. Evening over here. You probably could have guessed that one. I think most of us are on evenings. I got fucked.
How'd you get in?
Oh dear.
How'd you get in? Still in one piece.
We'll try this again. This could be going on for a while. I'm hoping I can quickly hit VATS and get out of this situation, but... It's a good start. Wonderful. Better. Whew.
What the? Come on. Who's there?
Well then. That's one of the drawbacks to cranking the difficulty up to one shot, one kill kind of levels. Oh, that was not really what I had in mind. My brain went to 76 mode and started trying to scrap stuff, and then I remembered that's not what we do in this game, is it? Alright Ian, how you doing? Ooh, hazmat suit. YouTube started this bloody foolish thing of insisting on using everybody's @handle rather than their actual, like, visible screen name, and I've got to be honest, I bloody hate it because it makes my life so much more difficult. And I've heard various reasons cited for it, but God, it sucks. It sucks so bad. Don't really want the bribing mate then, but okay, whatever. Making drugs out of household chemicals, which actually is kind of on point, really. Bag evening, Jazz. goodies do we have here? Yeah, ceramic's probably useful. All right then. Cool. Now let's just make sure I haven't missed anything worth having up here. Don't believe so. I'll drop ourselves a quick little save and go through. Good. You might remember they're in trouble. Ghouls, innit? Balls. I don't know if I'll be able to get me up here, but dodge this. My other weapon, which is a laser shotty. To be honest, I probably don't need, given that I have an instigating main, but probably not worthwhile, really, on reflection, but whatever. Ooh, I got lucky there. I should be dead right now. Fortunately, the hit did not register. Whew. There we are.
Got it.
I knew there was good stuff in here. Another one of the places you can get a lot of aluminium. The there's another one up in the north east corner of the map that also similarly has a hell of a lot of aluminium in it, if I remember rightly. I think. Well, I could be just mistaking that for this place, to be honest. Idiot de Neo. Still. Now, grab what we can while we're here. Goes back to South Boston, yes. Heard footsteps. I don't like it. I hear footsteps and I don't know where they're coming from. Right, well, no joy apparently. That's something anyway.
Got it.
Get there eventually. Ooh, fusion core, nice. I feel like when I first played this game, there were limited numbers of fusion cores in the game, and whether it's mods or something else that's changed over the years. Oh, I left Piper out and Dogmeat outside, didn't I? Oh. Yeah, whether it's... I can't remember whether it's, you know, mods or what, but... There are a lot more fusion cores in the game than I remember there being now. I'm not a fan, really. Of the change, specifically. Is there something around here I can just stash stuff in briefly? There is, I can't see it. Just have to make do with being horribly cucumbered until I get outside. Pew pew. Slap. She runs up just right in my face and I'm down. Yeah, the instructions don't tell you a lot about how to do the hacking properly, do they? Bit unfortunate, really. Back up here, am I? Okay. Let's try again. Yeah, I think it was quite a long time before I worked out that you could reset things and clear
That's it.
the wrong words and stuff like that as well. Pretty sure I'd just make educated guesses and try and narrow it down until I got to running out and then just wait for it to reset. And start over again until I got through it. Quite a brute force approach, but not far off. Excuse me. Goodbye. Yeah, in the Commonwealth. Well, technically in a building in the Commonwealth, but... There we go.
Sweet.
Well, ended up taking the one bit that I didn't want to take. You don't need that, it's not worth enough. Value to weight ratio ain't there. Technically there isn't with the scrap either, but at least I can use that for building with. Pew pew. And there we go, cucumbered again. There's what I was looking for. I knew I'd sent a bloody box somewhere. For me.
Got it.
There we are. Didn't need to use all the fancy hacking stuff, just needed to work that one out. Ooh, I missed the glue last time. That's worth having. Right. Not at home to Mr. Cockup. Although we are apparently at home to Mr. Cucumber. Sure how I survived that. Ooh, by the seat of my freaking pants, that's how I survived that. Right away. Any food on me? Yes, but I kind of want that to... I've got loads of bloody stim packs now. That was a frickin' direct hit, I saw it. Just didn't register, that's annoying. Was right in the middle of his bloody chest and still didn't register the hit. That's very, very frustrating to see. Certainly was a bit close. That's a good skeleton set.
Hell yeah.
Oh, nice. Tales of a Junktown jerky vendor. Really does sound like something you'd see in the show. You think about the what's it, the area outside of Philly and the marketplace outside of the main part of the town, and all those stalls were set up. Pretty sure there was a jerky vendor in there somewhere, probably selling ass jerky. That shows anything to go by. Because as we know, ass jerky don't make itself. Evening, Mr. James, you alright? Dave? Ah, it's fair. Other people. Ooh. Unyielding. +3 sets at low health. Honestly, that's just not worth it to me. Especially as the stats are lower than my existing one. Because this is a 1, maybe 2 hit dead playthrough, so I won't spend any time at less than 25% health. I'll be dead. So unyielding is pretty much useless. Did anybody see a staircase? I bloody didn't. Crawl our way back up top. No, definitely not from a donkey, I'm afraid, Feline. If only. Really? I'm feeling a little hard done by this. I can imagine it probably does. I wouldn't imagine it's particularly overburdened with flavour. Come on, brain, switch on. Huh. I managed to walk down here and just, like, walk right up here and not see any of that, apparently.
Nice.
Hmm. I saw a door somewhere. There it is. Let's go and grab our friends, come back, get the junk, and then we'll be on our way.
Hey. Come on. Hey,
Point the way.
moving out.
Can do. Whatever is making that smell needs to seek medical attention immediately.
Excuse me. Shouldn't have stood downwind of me, sorry. Particularly not after a spicy curry.
Hey.
Sure. Take a peek.
That's not really the line you want to drop when you're wearing that particular coat, Piper.
Heads up.
Yeah, definitely does move the goalposts on that one a little bit, Steve. Doesn't bear too much thinking about. Come on, dog meat, get me below the line. Yeah. Ugh. Nope, wrong one. That's the one I want. Okay, so next stop after I drop this off, probably Diamond City. Go and sell a couple of bits. So let's go to Hangman's because it's the nearest settlement. Chuck stuff in the workbench there because it's fine, they're all connected. And then we'll go and flog some stuff at Diamond City. Wait. That expression was absolutely perfect. Let me take all the teddy bears off him. That's not okay.
Well, if anyone could figure out a good use for it.
Stop being sarky and come over here, Piper.
Shoot.
Pew pew, pew pew. Okay, got some things to chuck in there as well, haven't I? Yep. Ooh, I think you're probably about good then. Ammo. This I want to hang on to. Right. Diamond City. It was dog meat making that noise. I was a little worried for a minute there. There's the great green jewel, all right. I'm surprised the super mutants hadn't respawned there. That could go some very dodgy ways there, Steve.
You made the right choice coming here.
See those big lights?
Just you wait. One day you wake up and you won't be able to eat cheese anymore. Believe me, it's like being kicked in the balls on a daily basis. Well, roughly as fun. Can't spell them neither, I shouldn't imagine, no. No, I can't. But you don't need to spell it to eat it, unless you're a witch.
The Institute? I ain't scared of them. No, really.
My friends say outsiders smell, but you don't smell at all.
We're
Thanks.
so delighted you've chosen us for your shopping needs. We buy and sell everything.
What do you sell here?
Oh,
I'll take a
Doing
look.
adorable
Sure.
stuff on the sofa. Might have been a meeting hand down there. Yeah, it could be. Could be. Do I want that? No. Yes, I do want that because I probably want to give it to Nicholas at a later date. Maybe a little... Right, do you have anything else you would like to purchase? Probably not. Like I should just buy this stuff on general principle and then I got the set. No, where were we? You can have that. Have those. Keep some of that, I think. Where's that chair? It's my property in Somerset, yeah. Well, judging by the weather forecast I just saw recently, I suspect the French cheese is going to wind up rather soggy very soon. Over the next few days.
Yeah?
Got some great stuff, if you're interested.
Let's see what you have.
Self-defense at its best.
I don't think I've got much other than... Europe. Am I to sell? Piper has a bunch of armor on her person that I would like
Look
to
alive.
relieve her of.
Where to?
That
Arturo.
was the question. Not getting very chatty there, buddy. Let's go over there and see if I can break the conversation with him. But again.
Hey, Arturo.
You need protection. Everyone does.
Sure.
Why, I've got it in my wallet.
Everything hand tooled.
Sure.
I'm just hand tooled. And cranked, possibly. You like, oh, anybody think I'd had a drink? Right. Up next. Do we head up this way, or do we go towards somewhere else? I don't want to go through here, because I want to avoid that space specifically, because that, I believe, is where Automatron starts. Okay, this, well, there's a whole bunch of stuff I'd like to do over this side. I did Malden today because I said I would, which is there. It's Taffington. I don't want to go past Taffington really, so I want to avoid that. I think what I'll do is go there. I can't go that way. Well, I can go that way, but some of the stuff this way I could probably do on the way to Malden. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go that way. Kind of tempted to go out and way along the river or something on foot. Where am I actually? Down here, it'd be this way, wouldn't it? Quite fun to do, but I'm not going to, because, I mean, actually I'd go over there and go along this side of the river, but... I mean, there's not much in it, really. Anyway, it's an excessive waste of time right now, Lee. So we'd like to crack on. So fast travel to Bunker Hill. Why have I got a load of notifications all of a sudden? Yeah, this could be an
Guess they're
interesting
not
rant, I
interested in
think.
caring, huh? There's a story here. We'll find it.
Well, that's kind of what we're here to do. Now then. Not that way. So we need to find the other gate and head out of that, which is the other side of this, I think. There we go.
Worst part of being a lookout in the obelisk? Forgetting your lunch.
Somewhere around here should be Kessler, who runs the place. I don't know if I can persuade her to give me work yet, or if it's a bit too soon for that. Oh, speaking of, I know somebody who can give me work.
Join the railroad.
Hey,
all this shit.
you. Talk some sense into my numbskull son. Getting involved with the railroad is just trouble.
What's the railroad?
The freedom fighters, willing to risk their lives for synths. And that means they fight the Institute. Only ones that do.
What? You think that's noble or some bullshit? That just makes them idiots. No son of mine is going to throw his life away with those lunatics.
One of the things I do wish about this game that was different is that they had more voice actors. The ones they have are great, but the selection isn't wide enough. So you do start to hear the same voices coming up a bit too often. We know what synths are. Always good to help people. Look at yourself between the two of you.
It's always good to help people.
I have no problem helping people. Since, though?
All I do here is help
Thanks
crusty
for
old
pipeline,
caravan
nice.
hands, no offense, go blind off rot gut. At least the railroad's fighting the Institute. And why not save synths?
Might as well go off and join the Death Claw Preservation Society.
Weapons built by the Institute. Wouldn't mind getting some service here. Seems noble to me. What did the Institute do to you?
What did the Institute do to you?
Ah, Gary. He is, well, was one of Cricket's hired guns. He hits the road and comes back to find his wife missing.
Yeah, so the Institute kidnaps people. I'm not saying I like it, but the world's a dangerous place. It's not your job to save it. And dealing with the railroad, the Institute. Might as well put a bullet in your own damned skull. It'll just save you time.
Well, it might not be anybody's job to save the world, but if nobody steps up and does it, then it's going to remain a shithole, really, isn't it? Kitty cat's still being cute. Surprised she's still there, actually. She hasn't gone looking for food.
Trying to save synths sounds noble to me.
I'm not alone in this, Dad.
Enough. We got customers.
You'll find I'm very persistent.
Well, I was in conversation with somebody else, so persist off. Always avoid Tuffington and Covenant. Covenant, I've done like once, maybe twice. We'll definitely pick it up at some point, but as to whether or not I'll do anything with it, we'll see. I'm not in a rush to head towards it. Tuffington, avoiding because I want to use it as Mercer Safe House, and I know I'm not alone in that preference, but I was looking at the various options today for Mercer Safe House, and there isn't one I like more. So I'm going to go for that one. It's also might be my player home when I do that, but I'm not sure. But there's a couple of things I want to do, and before we go and join the railroad, which I will want to do, but I might have to take a minute. I still haven't quite decided which faction I'm going to side with yet. We'll see.
Do I know you?
No, but I've heard of you. I'm always looking for people who know how to handle themselves in dangerous situations.
What's the job?
I don't know yet. Whatever needs to be done once my boss has had a look at you. I can assure you that it will be dangerous, and that you'll be paid fairly.
I don't mind danger, so long as I get paid well enough.
You will be well paid. I can promise you that.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm Edward Deegan. You'll mostly be working for me, but you'll need to talk to my boss first. His name is Jack Cabot. He likes to personally interview everyone I hire. He's careful like that. Come down to Cabot House in Beacon Hill and ask to talk to Jack. I'll let him know you're coming.
Blue, can I get a minute? Something I need to do.
You can. Just give me a
Need a
minute.
place to stay?
Excuse
Grab
me.
it before someone else
Piper
does.
Wright. Public occurrences. It's been suggested that Bunker Hill's policy of paying local raiders is short-sighted, leading to, at best, just better armed raiders. Your thoughts?
No. We'll be fine. I mean, where do you think the raiders buy their guns from? If things get rough, all we gotta do is stop selling to them.
I see. Clearly you've thought this all the way through. Thank you for your time.
Sorry, just wanted to catch that bit of dialogue with Piper, but I can't turn around and look at her because I can't.
Maybe later.
Whatever.
It's not the guy I want to talk to anyway.
You sure, man?
Hi.
Bar's open. Just don't get so drunk you shoot up the place.
You own this place?
Technically, everything is owned by all the caravan companies that come through here. We pool the money together and split it up. But as far as serving drinks goes, this bar is all mine.
Lovely, eh?
Which caravans come through here?
Pretty much all of them. All the ones I know about, anyway. Takes a certain kind of person to brave the Commonwealth trade routes. Don't know what started first, the Bunker Hill settlement or the caravans. But they're practically one and the same nowadays. Either way, folks need drinks, so I opened up this
Make him
bar.
chase you down.
Lots of alcohol on tap for you.
What's your opinion of Bunker Hill?
Honestly, kind of amazed we've lasted this long. We're always one broken deal away from complete disaster. But something keeps this place in one piece. Maybe the old spirits are looking out for us, huh? Hey, let's get some liquor in you before you start asking about God knows what next.
You have any work?
Well,
That's what I was looking for.
there is one thing.
Dad, You're not gonna send him on that same wild goose chase.
Hey, he brought it up, not me.
Technically, I didn't. I just asked if he had work.
Before us Savaldi started slinging rotgut for thirsty caravan hands, we came from a line of Minutemen. My grandpa, Brent Savaldi, was the last. He died fighting raiders just outside Malden. If you could find any of his personal effects, well, it'd mean the world to me.
Any idea where he might have fallen?
Somewhere northeast of Malden. That's where they found the bodies of the rest of his squad. The raiders tore them apart, mutilated the bodies. Once, the Minutemen held their own against the Institute. But in the end, even raiders were too much for them.
If the price is right, I might help.
Malden ain't the safest of places. I suppose I could spare 200 caps.
I'll find your grandpa.
Just be careful, all right? I don't want any more deaths on my conscience.
You ever see one of our caravans on the road? It's a dice with death every time.
Right. Piper wanted to chat, didn't she?
What can I do?
Hey, Piper.
You really do have a talent for finding trouble, don't you?
Problem, suppose so. That usually finds me. I suppose so.
I suppose so.
Hey, I'm not one to judge. Honestly, it's just nice to not be doing it alone for a change. In my line of work, things tend to get pretty hairy. I've been shot at, poisoned, nearly executed. Heck, until recently they called the lockup in Diamond City the Piper Suite. Anything for a story, I suppose.
Someone poisoned you?
You kidding me? I barely had the paper going before I got poisoned. First time, I just published an article about this cartel of caravans that had been driving up food prices in the city. Article went over well, even got a boycott of their goods started in town, so I figured I'd pop over to the Dugout Inn for a victory drink. I'd already taken a swig by the time I realized something was wrong. Vadim, he wasn't at the bar. The beer tasted off, even more so than usual. And I started feeling real woozy. I don't know what he slipped me, but I knew I had to get it out. I'm looking around for something, and there it is, the still, and I just start chugging moonshine. Honestly, I'm still not totally convinced it was better than just dying from the poison, but it
So she decided to cure poisoning by poisoning herself.
And while I was passed out on the floor, security managed to grab the bartender. He eventually ratted out his bosses, and they all got to share some time in the pen.
Seems that execution didn't quite take, huh?
Thank God. I'd been working on this story about irradiated drinking water in Bunker Hill. I traced the water back to its source through these old sewer tunnels, and what do I find? The children of Adam, setting up like they own the place. Unfortunately, they found me just as quick. Turns out they were not fond of reporters. So,
Seems like nobody is.
to atone for my trespassing, they decided to make a sacrifice to Adam. Me. I'm kneeling there, about to get the boot into this huge sewer pipe, when suddenly I blurt out, "Adam! He reveals himself!" And they buy it. They pull me back from the ledge, and then gave me their induction ceremony. You are looking at an official acolyte of Adam.
Yeah, on
Took me a
second
couple more
thought.
days before I managed to sneak away, get Bunker Hill security to finally clean the place up.
What always amuses me is the way they pronounce atom with a D instead of a T. Like, they're all praying to Adam. I'm not sure what Adam did to deserve it.
You've led an exciting life.
Sure have. But honestly, now that I'm out here with you, I feel like I'm just getting started. Getting in trouble is what folks like us do. I mean, you and I are out here putting ourselves at risk so people in the Commonwealth can have a chance at a better life. Not for praise or reward or glory, but because it's right. I just wanted to let you know I'm real happy to be along for the ride.
So, now I need to make a decision on whether or not I want to romance Piper or anybody else. I can't think of anybody else I would choose to romance. Let me just double check. I think the options are a bit limited. There's me Tome of Fallout. I also have on that shelf the Wasteland Survival Guide for Fallout 76, which obviously is even more out of date than this one is. However, that one does have the unique thing of being the last major book like this the Prima published before they went kaput back in 2018. Pen's 29, there we go. Kate. Yeah. Curie, no, that's just creepy. Dance, dog meat, that's also creepy. DQ, Hancock, no. Nah, Piper, Preston. Yep, Piper's up, I think. Yep. It's kind of by default. The only other option really is Kate, and I'm not a big fan of Kate, really.
I wouldn't want it any other way. I like having you close.
Oh, thanks, Blue. That's awfully sweet and unexpected of you. So you want to get out of here?
Don't be shy. You don't order fast. We
Look,
won't
fell
have
over.
much booze left.
That went all right. Yeah, there's not a lot. You can generally go with some of those. Piper's all right. No, she's a nice enough person who's trying to do good things and wasn't enough company.
Maybe later.
I don't have all day.
You're not with my caravan, so don't bother me.
But yeah, it's an option, so I just kind of do it. Yeah, the problem is Curie's basically got the mentality of like a small child, though, so that's kind of fucked up, Steve. It's creepy as fuck. It's a bit like grooming when it comes to Curie, and that's not really the way to go. It's a general rule of thumb, you know? Kessler doesn't half disappear sometimes. Oh, there she is. I mean, at least Kate comes off as an adult, but she's still like obnoxious with a seriously dodgy accent.
Market's the white building with all the fancy columns. Always someone doing trading there.
Excuse me.
Kay can patch you up if you're hurt. Best doc and vet around. Got a lot of junk to offload?
I don't think she'll do anything until I help Deb out, will she? So, I'll do that. I'll probably do that on the way to where we're going. Oh, fair. In 81. Don't know that one off the top of my head. Got him. Glad I didn't go the other way there then. Um, 24, if I remember rightly. Yeah, 25 is the next Gunslinger's available. But yeah, Gun Nut is 25 as well, so we hold on to that one until we get to the next level. So that does sound more like a Skyrim name than a Fallout name.
Someone there.
This bridge does get problematic on occasion. You often get ambushed here and the cars go up a lot of the time, and then that's the end of that usually, isn't it? Alright, so yeah, just continue on this road to here, do the training yard, and then back that way to South Malden, I think. To 81 tomorrow. Which one's 81? I can't remember. Such a cool little heap of shit on this crossroads here.
Hi. We could really use your help.
Some just random person wandering on through, huh?
Is there some kind of problem?
We're having a lot of trouble with a group of raiders, stealing our food and supplies. Do you think you can persuade them to leave us alone?
You and everybody else?
Any idea how many raiders we're talking about?
No telling. I'm afraid. This time there were 3, but who knows how many are back at their base.
Don't worry. I'll take care of those raiders for you.
Oh, good. It'll be a relief not to have to worry about them.
Revere Beach Station. Wonder where that is. Just over there, huh? I don't really remember that. It's actually not that far away. That rings a bell, though, actually. It's the best way there. Up, take the next right. Here's the thing. I need to think about what weapon I want to get. I'm not going to do... I did think I was going to do the training yard, actually. But I'm not. Because I will probably take advantage of it as a way to farm up a specific legendary. I've got the patience for it. I don't know. I don't really need to do that, though. But I'll hold off and I'll have a think about it, so... For now, though, I'll leave the place alone. I'm going to do that. No, I'm not. Just going to keep on going. Oh, did you say a different game? I missed that one. Missed that. Thank you. Very cool, unique laser sound that the laser rifle's making Fallout. I do like it. The way the sun shifts from one position to another and just like it rotates like somebody's just turned a machine is quite funny, and then it sits still rather than being a very slow continuous progression. Ah, shite. Run! Holy fuckballs! Many things did not go well. Oh! Oh dear. Got proper fucked there, didn't I? It's definitely a bit more than I can deal with over there. We'll loop around a bit. There you are. Did I institute rifle? Time slows down for a minute while aiming. That's not a terrible thing. It's pity the institute rifle is more useful as a automatic weapon than it is as a single shot, though. I mean, actually, you know, slow time, get a bunch of shots off rapidly. It's not the worst thing I've ever seen. No, Evan, you right? All good over here. Enjoying playing Fallout 4.
Someone there?
Hey, buddy.
Who's there?
I'm going to slope off so I don't get absolutely butchered by you lot again.
Now we're the Blue Company.
Leave him alone, Piper. Ah, thick. Oh, shit. Is the belly an viable target? There it is. Now you're down. Did you just say something about gonna eat your dog? You ain't eating my dog, buddy. Is that one dealt with? Right. Don't really want the board, I don't think. Ooh. I did see something about Starfield and Sarah, didn't I? I was going to catch up with you on that one. The character you romance me, Sarah. I think you can, if you know what you're doing, you can pick and choose a bit there, to be honest, as to who will die. But it doesn't have to be the person you romance. There are options there. But yeah, Sarah can be... the companions in Starfield are not the best, I don't think. Not Bethesda's best either. Starfield's a good game. It's a Bethesda RPG in space, so if that sounds like it would tick your boxes, then yeah, it's good. It has a lot of good stuff around the core game and the side quests and all that stuff, but once you start pushing outside of that to the more exploration stuff, it gets pretty empty. So that kind of central strip of the game really works well and is good, but it's the bits around it that get a bit meh. The base building was really disappointing though. On the other hand, the shipbuilding, whilst kind of a bit to get your head around, is a pretty cool feature. I just would have rather had... that's what that was. I would much rather have had better outpost building. That's me. They've added some cool stuff to it, though. Things like the vehicles and stuff, which I was surprised that they did, but it's cool nonetheless. Right. I don't really remember this spot. Thing is, it's dark and I can't really see much, and I know this place is riddled with raiders now. Well, we'll see how we do. Dived into the mods a lot of here on Starfield. I haven't actually done that yet. I should probably look into it at some point. But I enjoyed the base game, just the core of it, not the outside of that so much. Who knows? Starfield 2, then there's a good chance that they'll learn from the mistakes and the audience response to it, and build something a bit more bespoke and focused that people enjoy a bit more. I hope. I think they'll probably try anyway. It's a great idea, even if it didn't quite fulfill its potential. Any mods recommended for Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition? Depends on the platform you're on. There's a mod list down below if you want to have a look at the stuff that I've got installed. I'm specifically get this set up so I've got somewhat upgraded graphics. Not quite as much as I would like. The graphics upgrades in the Witcher that we're playing at the moment, Witcher 3, are better. But still, they are upgraded graphics here nonetheless. The settlement building stuff is definitely the best set of mods I've got, I think. Got a lot of good stuff there. Including the one that I kind of piggybacked the idea of no respawns on, which was the one that stops you getting XP for building settlements, especially if you're into that. And you can easily end up way unduly over-leveled. But I've also got survival options mod that makes survival mode. It means you set survival mode anyway up any way you like, and I've got it set up so that the difficulty or the damage input and output is ramped up to 5 times the usual level. So I'm doing 5 times more damage than normal, hence why most things I'm one-shotting. However, interesting. Most enemies will do 5 times as much damage to me as well, so they one-shot me if they manage to land their shots first. I don't know if this is the best approach or not. I also have a mod that... that might be it. Yeah, I also have a mod that adjusts the accuracy of NPCs and various enemies. So like raiders who are hopped up on chems can't hit shit, or not so much anyway. But if you go up against, say, the Brotherhood of Steel, or Gunners, or Synths and the like, they are much more better equipped for being accurate with their fire, so they become way more dangerous. So, yeah, it's good. Geared towards a more dangerous playthrough. I do just want to check this.
Nothing there now.
House here. Hello, rail sign.
Certainly seen better days, hasn't it?
What exactly in the Commonwealth hasn't, Piper? Absolutely nothing. Oh, hello. There's more up that way. Interesting. I feel like I'm missing some opportunity here. There should be more going on here than there is. Character with the highest one. Is it that, or is there a bit more to it than that? I remember it being vaguely that, Steve, but I seem to remember there's a bit more to the choice, or you can have more influence on the choice as to which one bites the bullet. I think your decisions do affect that to some degree or other. You modded it out to be the Star Wars version of the game. I have heard people talking about that. And that it's apparently quite good. Don't think that's something I'd want to do. Probably. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. Object Star Wars. Ooh. Terrible.
Wow, there's a whole bunch of you, aren't there? For now.
Well, it was a good idea. It didn't go the way I wanted it to. You're in the way, Piper. In the way, dog meat.
Kiss it all goodbye.
Yeah, huh? You should be.
Dang. Lost him.
Do you feel like I want to go around?
No need to hide. I'll be over soon. Found you.
Time to reel him in.
Like that, for example. I got away with that purely because the raiders are bad shots. Ooh, that's not good. Somebody hit me in the back of the head. I think. I'll disagree with that. I think the last 3 films are not great, but definitely a fan of the rest of them. Not sure about good Star Wars games though. KOTOR was great. I put a lot of hours into good. Check that. Yeah, put a lot of hours into missed him. Star Wars: The Old Republic on the MMO, but I don't know. I've mixed feelings on that these days. I enjoyed it, but I don't know that it's the strongest out there. You also heard a lot of things about KOTOR 2, but those people are dumb.
Can't believe people used to vacation here. They must have enjoyed life.
Come on out. I'll make it nice and quick.
Hey,
you can trust me.
Gotcha. This is difficult in the dark.
Oh, I know you're here. I'll find you. Guess this is it for you.
No one to quit, did they?
Oh, good work, Piper.
Ours now.
Bear Beach Station. Here we are. I personally think Ewan McGregor's Obi-Wan performance was particularly good in the prequel trilogy. I've always been a big fan of that. Very much. I wanted to enjoy the sequels, but yeah, I haven't even seen the third of the sequels yet, so that speaks volumes. First one annoyed the crap out of me because it was just such a blatant retread of New Hope. Like, it's exactly the same story. It was kind of annoying. And yeah, they really didn't do a particularly good job with The Last Jedi on numerous levels.
Bingo.
Oh, nice. And I never got round to the last one.
That's it.
Thank you for the sub, Matthew. Come on in. worth it. Remember taking that one out, so I guess Piper must have done it. Something I wanted to find. Take the lot there. Don't really want it, but what have we got to see? Danger ahead.
Hey.
I'll be able to have a full set of Raider power armor this way. The power wasn't. How strong's your dog? I might carry an entire suit of power armor. Deep. Yeah. I assume I still have to go in there. I think I do, yeah. But we've not got all the bad guys yet. Did you, dog mate? Convinced you did, actually, buddy, but anyway. Ooh. Whole bunch of combat armor. Happy about that. So I've got combat left arm, right leg already. Left leg. So I need combat right arm. I think, because I think my yeah, it's a missile arm. So I need combat right arm. And I'm sure I got lightweight shadowed combat chest piece. Yeah, right. So we're fully onto combat armor now. Oh, happy days. Of course, combat armor doesn't really get good looking until you get the heavy stuff, but we'll get there eventually. Yeah, I wouldn't categorise them as the greatest movies ever made. They're a lot of fun. They are a testament to the fact something doesn't have to be the greatest movie ever made, I guess. I thoroughly...
Now where'd they get to?
Catch, buddy. I don't think there's anybody else still around, but... Yeah, that other gun of mine is basically the same thing, but it's not instigating, so it's slightly less good, but it's a shotgun, so... It's a shotgun pistol, kind of. Laser shotgun pistol. It's all a bit weird, but... Has its moments. Don't know about that. I think more so the Disney era. But the Disney era is also managed to produce a Mandalorian, which is pretty awesome.
Got it.
Here now. Pros and cons. There's also significant impact on subsequent films in terms of like a lot of different things actually, but special effects are the big obvious ones. The things that movie makers can do now that they couldn't do before as a direct result of the innovations that have been made through the making of Star Wars is huge. Blooming humongous.
Nice.
How are we doing for time? About time. Okay. I would like to make it to Malden tonight. It was the plan all along. See weird bits of movement in the dark sometimes. I'm like, what the fuck was that? And I'm honestly none the wiser right now. A little bit creeped out, but none the wiser. Right. Remember this station, really. So we'll see how we do. Oh, Piper.
Yo, psst.
Point the way.
Yeah, I guess that's just going to... Guinness. Ah! Protectron out.
Powering up. Protectron on.
As long as the Protectron doesn't go for me.
What was that? Found them and they do not look friendly.
Situation.
That is a very large... roach. Shot dog meat in the face. On the plus side, Piper ended up liking me more in the end because I just impacted him. It gives you a little bit of extra time if you got the torch on still. You don't immediately give yourself away just because you got the torch on. As the other advantage is that sneak attacks don't happen unless you're crouched.
Chained on the other side.
Yeah, I thought it might be. I should turn the torch off just because then we can enjoy the lighting down here. The trouble is I can't see what I'm fucking looking at then. Which I do have a plan to deal with. Oh, shit. Piper, you nearly got me killed there. I was sitting in my back fucking pocket. Move, bitch. See? That's what you get for getting in the way, Piper. I think this may be the beginnings of an abusive relationship.
Yes.
Hang on. I had the light on there. I was able to spot the trap. And more difficulty with novice locks than I am with any other kind at the moment. Oh, I've just reminded myself of something that I missed that one. Not particularly keen on, although I'm still not totally sure about, in the newest episode of the show. I think they made a bad decision. Not like
That's in better shape than I expected.
critical, but if I'm correct, then it was slightly immersion breaking. I need to do some research before I can figure out what's going on there. These spaces are really cool, though. They're underground stations. I just wish they were connected as a network, you know? There's somebody else down here somewhere.
Oh, hell no!
Where'd they go?
See the difference? Just because I had the light on didn't mean they knew I was there. Wasn't until I stood up that they clocked me. And then they clocked me instantly. Because I wanted to have a look around in there. I didn't clock them either, so that's interesting. Zzzt. Piper, you're sitting in my back pocket again. I wish you wouldn't. I feel like I have to bring companions with me. Ooh, nice. At least until I've maxed out their affinity, because it just seems wrong not to do that. At the same time, I freaking hate having companions around because they're just annoying, apart from as pack mules. Yeah, there's not really a win on that one. Big shot every time I die. He'd be sober. Dying that much. Just down that way, okay. See, lights on. This dumbass doesn't even notice me. The lighting is pretty awesome without it.
Can't break the code.
Yeah, well. Sneaky, sneaky. Nah. No thank you. Ooh, you were legendary. Nice. Everything good on you, but still. A few bits I can sell. So I was thinking last night, one of my ideas that I'd like to see for a future Fallout game, with a 5 or 6 or whatever, is New York City.
Can you see a damn thing?
Just about. But done in a way that the bomb that hit the city, or the primary bomb anyway, actually missed and landed out to sea a bit. So a lot of the damage done to the place is water-based damage. As you see, it would create a tsunami. And I watched a video the other day of a nuclear detonation underwater, which was quite interesting. It kind of went the way you'd expect it to, but still, it was interesting.
Show your face. Come on.
Gotcha.
So, around or through?
Scared, huh? Should be.
Cinder? I feel like I've heard that name for a raider elsewhere.
Wish it hadn't come to that.
Phew. Yeah, this is a really cool location. One of the things I was thinking about was if the bomb did land out to sea, and most of the damage was done by the ensuing tsunami of sorts, massive fucking wave anyway, then what factor might superheated boiling tsunami from the heat from the blast, you know, boils the water at the same time as it turns into a tidal wave that hits the city? Like, what impacts might that have? Not just on, obviously, the people in the immediate moment, which would be fucking horrible, but sort of in terms of the environment and things. Could make for a very interesting, unique spin, potentially, possibly, maybe, on the post-apocalyptic New York thing. Which Fallout 4 was originally intended to be, apparently. Which was I didn't really know about until quite recently. Relatively recently. Sort of makes sense. Apparently they backed off the idea because there's so many games like 10 years ago that were doing New York as their setting. Looks like an upgrade, maybe. I've got some current chest piece. Lightweight shadowed. That's lightweight fiberglass, which is not so good for the sneaky, but better for the protection. Honestly, I think the sneaky might be more useful to me. Looks better as well. I'll think about it. At this point, I'm not too bothered. Maybe more raiders down here. I don't know. Nice. So, we want gun nut and armor. Dumbass. Shot him in the knee. Read James Bond.
Piper.
You hungry? These always keep me going.
Oh, thanks, sweetheart.
I just wanted to check in, make sure things were all right between us.
Well, it's awful nice to be traveling with someone who's got their head on straight. So, I'd say I'm good.
Your thoughts?
Tight quarters down here. I don't care how friendly it might be. Watch your fire.
That's all for now.
Okay.
Hey.
You say.
Let's get rid of a bunch of this heavy stuff. Well, that's what I'm getting rid of, because I'm apparently hitting the limit now. Vault at ground zero. Well, question as to whether or not the vault was able to withstand a direct hit, I suppose, though. If yes, probably less interesting. If no, what was the impact? Unless you mean at the site, former site of the Twin Towers, which would be a different thing entirely. I'm guessing is what you meant. Statue of Liberty would be an interesting take. It'd probably be at least partially destroyed.
Yes.
I mean, technically speaking, it's already rusted, such as these things go, with it being green and all, and copper and stuff. And the verdigris. Oh shit, no, son! Woo! That was lucky. Remove that one's head. I'll deal with the legendary one. Ooh. That definitely got a bit hairy for a minute there, which is ironic considering ghouls are generally bald. Rigid combat knife. Helps to freeze the enemy. With this setup, I wouldn't want to... this high damage setup, I wouldn't want to do a melee build. But...
Sweet. Other side's chained up.
Yeah, it might be fun to do sometime. I've done, what have I done? Baseball bat build briefly in this game. Yeah, not that briefly. Yeah, well, the second one was optimistic. Oh, thanks. Well, it can be said for our raider friends down here. Right, let's get a wriggle on before this buff out wears out and I end up in trouble. There's the back of the chain door. That was cool, I enjoyed that location. That was fun. Birds melee build with the Ripper. Yeah, I can imagine that was quite effective. I did enjoy this fun of diving in there and whacking things and the sound effects and stuff with baseball bat. like I say, I really want to do a fully unarmed build, like barehanded and everything, at some point. But again, not with this build, this setup. So before we go back there, let's hit Bunker Hill. Do a bit of trading.
Guess they're not
As
interested
the sun
in
rises.
sharing, huh?
All our way over here.
Huh. Haven't seen you before. If you need a doctor, let's get you examined.
See what we got.
Actually, I need some.
I suppose.
In the meantime, keep those. No, keep that as well, actually. Combat rifle. I probably do want to hang on to that for. I want to hang on to a lot of this stuff for. What do you call them? It's not quite what. I'll keep that actually. Provisioners, that's the word I was looking for.
Hey.
Oh, bulk. Did I have a 44 in there? I did. I'm going to hang on to that, I think, because I'm not sure if I do want to use that, but at the same time, not sure I don't either.
Blue, come on. Let me carry something before you cripple yourself.
I'm going after this lady here. I don't know if I'm going to get close enough to be able to talk to her before she gets away from me. Come on, get back here. Come on, come on. Come on, stop. Stop running away from me. No, come back.
Excuse me.
You better let me have a look at you. Not many doctors out there on the road.
Could use some supplies, actually.
All right.
Hey, Doc, want to buy some guns and ammo? At least the guns. Now, I could dump some more stuff on my...
Shoot.
I'll dump some more stuff on dog meat right now, because I've cleaned him out. Let's go and find anybody I can trade with. Oh, brothers, cool.
Heads up.
Just
those. Works fairly well.
let me know.
Hey there.
Dangerous world out there. Good thing, too. Otherwise, no business for doctors, am I right?
Interesting
I
take.
need some supplies, Doctor.
You got the caps, I got the...
Submachine gun build could be fun. With the right setup. Bit of a mobster vibe would be fun. Yeah, I can't give you all of that, can I not? Works for me.
I fixed up most of what's here myself, so it's all guaranteed. Unless you need to return it.
Yeah, something like that could be true. They could definitely do some interesting stuff to damage it, I think, in a Fallout setting.
Sure.
Everything is sold as
There's Ellis Island would be an interesting one to visit. Then there's is it Rikers Island where the prison is? All the different districts that could be sort of small open world zones in their own. Hopefully more interesting than Oblivion's recent efforts on that front. Excuse me, on that front. But otherwise, Black Ops chest piece of strength and endurance. That's not the worst thing I have. It's 6k. I've got 22. I am a little tempted. It's a lot of money though. I'll just sell stuff to you, I think, for now. Some of this to Piper as well in a minute.
Look alive.
Not sure so somebody's supposed to look alive. Play dead I kind of understand, but look alive is a bit odd. And of course, the metro system being what it is would make for, I mean, a lot of very cool things, but you can really, really lean big into the metro system and, yeah.
Did you have any luck with those raiders?
Yeah, you could lean really big into the metro system and,
I took care of those raiders.
make it the main way to get between different parts of different mini maps or different mini zones, and also build an entire kind of underground society down there. But also have to maybe deal with the whole situation of what about flooding down there if the bomb landed further out to sea and there was a massive ass wave. So, County Crossing's over here. There's Hangman's, Bunker Hill, neither of which I have access to right now. Finch Farm's up here. Green Top's further up as well, I think, somewhere here. Then there's the Slog. So there's someone who's going to be connected up there. I think these would probably come down to Bunker Hill and then across to Grey Garden, maybe? That might make sense. There's also Taffington and... yeah, so connecting Covenant, Taffington, maybe County Crossing to Taffington might be the way to go. Maybe Bunker Hill. Maybe both. But that's going to have to wait. We'll come back to that later. Anyway, I did want to try and make it to Malden for at least one reason first. So we'll push on round that way. Actually, what's the best way to Malden from here? Actually, up that road, isn't it? Round the back. So we'll do that. Sun's over there, which is a bit unfortunate because it means the picture's not quite what I was hoping for. Dogmeat, back here, please, buddy. Well, I can work with that. Malden. Aye. Avoid the water. Seems like a sensible play. There is the Lost Patrol out this way. Which is also an interesting storyline. Thought Malden was here, but it's not. It's over there, isn't it? Yeah. There's usually a raider here. That looks cool. Doing my level best here.
Certainly seen better days, hasn't it?
Yep, there you are. I've got dogs.
Where'd they go?
There we go, get there in the end. Until this is where they were hanging out. One random raider on their own. Feeding human bones to their dogs. An absolute psycho. Was a raider psycho, so, you know, kind of fitting. Right. Now, the place that I really wanted to get, I feel like I've just realised I missed something. Yeah. Oh well. Is here. Building there, because I have a mod that gives me... That's... Am I in the right place? Here I am. That's where the Brotherhood quest starts, but I'm not starting it right now. Yeah, I have a mod that gives me various tactical lenses, like night vision and stuff, which would be very, very nice to have. And you find it in this building. Right, a little bit more about this one. Well, I missed that second one entirely. Gotcha. Kind of satisfying to watch that. I can't. Okay, that one. An angry Bramilov. Okay, fair enough. Seems not ideal. Shit. Oh dear. That didn't seem to do what I wanted to do, so let's try that. Not my work. I wanted to grab a clip there, but it didn't go the way I wanted it to, so... Don't miss, don't miss. Woo! Ooh, crank that. Yeah, that headbutt to KO was coming. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Once I was caught out, I was like, this is a desperate attempt at survival, but what can you do? Well. Some you in, some you get absolutely mullered like a... Already had it coming. Matador, that's what the word I was thinking of. I mean, you could turn this into a decent shelter. You could turn this corner into a workable shelter. If you could seal it off, but... So going for a lookout point up the top here. Well, the ghouls got the better of him.
Let me know if there's anything I can do to lighten the load. Or, you know, if you need anything proofread.
I don't know what that... I think that Brahman's actually something to do with the Nuka world, actually. Rather than... being a mod, but I'm not sure. I know what it is, actually. It's Nuka World related. I'm pretty sure that's where the Brahmalov comes from. But the mod I have, there we go, Westech Tactical Optics Schematics. That's what I wanted.
Blue, something's not right here.
Probably the left. But I also have a mod that adds a butt-ton more random encounters in, so that's probably what that was. Westech, Advanced Weapons and Equipment. Excuse me. 3rd of April 2075. James, as discussed, enclose the schematics and technical specs for Westech's new line of tactical optical field prototypes. They're lightweight and highly configurable, giving personnel ability to modify them according to the combat situation in the field. I think this modularity may give our soldiers an edge against stealth technology. We've observed the Chinese using an anchorage. I appreciate your assistance in expanding our manufacturing operations. As always, these documents are highly confidential. Please reach out to me directly with any questions. Regards, Charles Rayner, Senior Tech Advisor at Westtech Labs, USA. P.S. Vault-Tech has been up to some interesting things lately. Give me a call and I'll fill you in. So that's really what I came here for. I don't know what else goes on in here. Even where the heck I am, actually. Tech Research Center, yeah, that's the one. Poke around, couldn't we?
Yes.
Grandpa Savoldi's hat would be cool to find. Kitty cat's back. Containment lockdown in effect. Admin has initiated containment lockdown for facility. All security staff maintain site integrity until further instructed by executive personnel. Deadly force authorized. This whole part of the map, this north central section and north eastern section, the stories up here I'm none too familiar with, and the quests and stuff that send you here. I've done the Cabot House quest line before, but not. It was a long time ago. Otherwise, my memories are pretty vague of what reason there actually is to be up here. Salem's up there, of course, but and I think maybe Nick's questline sends you up this way. It's a really suspicious-looking shower. Same thing. Open airlock doors. Denied. Containment in effect, huh? Guess that means I've got to go up or somewhere else. Pretty sure that was a direct hit that still somehow didn't register. Is that let's not go with that, Jake. That's maybe a little bit much. A ladle and a couple of balls in the toilet. What's that all about? There's a quest here. Seems plausible. I'll have a quick scan. Railroader Institute. Yeah, it could be either, really, couldn't it?
Blue, we're not alone here.
You're kidding me, right?
What was that? There you are.
I can railingate all my shots. Isn't that just always the way? Trouble to get up, buddy. Woo! That was about as close as you could get. to Bailey's without your eyes getting wet. Or something like that.
Well, if anyone could figure out a good use for it.
What's Bob Roberts' best moonshine doing in here when it was obviously left by a Wishlander coming through, I guess. A drunken explorer. Apparently. Probably didn't leave the building, that Wastelander, I guess. There's the lift that I was going to take and then didn't.
Hey, something. Hey, they're here.
Legendary feral ghoul coming at me. I'm taking its head. No two ways about it, if I can use the crit for that. Because that will be a one-shot, no doubt, if I don't. Lucky 10mm pistol. Otherwise, I think I've got a lucky rifle. Yeah, because Righteous Authority is a lucky laser shotgun at the moment.
A feather duster and say, what, 100 years, and this place would be right as rain.
But yeah, it wasn't a bad drop, really. So yeah, that's everything we're getting out of this place, I think, for right now.
Broken.
Naturally.
Busted.
There we are. Victoria's trip to Malden. Apart from some other stuff that we've got to explore. How are we doing? 41. Nice work there, Piper. Let's go and see if we can't find Grandpa Saboldi's hat. We'll involve a little detour round here because there's the high school. And there is a big old crater somewhere here. I can't remember what caused it. There is one. It's where you find remains of old Brent Savoldi, I believe. Here we are.
Come out.
Explosive shotgun, especially if it's a combat shotgun, is particularly awesome. You what? Sunk through the floor, so I'm going to do that again because I want to see if I can get a decent legendary out of it. Yeah, explosive combat shotgun is a favourite of mine for sure. There you are, you utter barstool.
What was that?
Oh, royally fucked. One tapped by it. By a bloat fly. Like that. Here you are, you little bastard. This is going to be a headshot, isn't it? Oh, I survived by the fucking hairs of my chinny chin chin. Come on. Bloody hell. And again. So I'm going to run at it. So it was over here, wasn't it? Motherfucker, right in the head. Right in the head. That went a bit better. It's a lot of work for a Ghoul Slayer's pool cue. Yeah, killing your character with an explosive shotgun can be a problem. I do remember it as being a particularly effective weapon, though. Another one that was really good was to get a kneecapper pipe gun. Oh, got a sinkhole. Oh, there's a sinkhole. Okay. Because if you get a kneecapper's pipe gun, you can turn it into an automatic pipe rifle or pipe gun of whatever kind you want. Looks like he's down there somewhere. And the ammo cost is basically very, very negligible. But it'll fire at an extremely high rate, so you don't need to worry about damage, but it'll absolutely cripple anything and drop them to the floor. At that point, you've got all the rest of time pretty much to take them out if you want to. It's definitely a very effective weapon. Not big and flashy per se, but very, very effective. Piper!
Hey. Point the way.
Love of God. I don't think you got any carry capacity left either, have you, dog mate?
Hey, over here.
No. Alright, so what have I got that I don't really give a crap about? Also, there's Puggy for starters. So I don't really need the trilby. I think I probably already have one of those somewhere else. I'll leave it at that for now. Alright. You get an instigating Gauss rifle, that's an absolute monster as well. About as powerful a sniper as you're going to get in this game. Oh, shite! Skyrim away up here? Run! There's a fucking death claw! Oh, buddy. Holy fake balls.
Oh, you're still here?
Of course there's a death claw down here. Of course there is. Just got mullered by a bloat fly like fucking 5 times in a row. And I turn around, there's a bloody death claw sitting right where I want to go. Yeah, I've not been here in ages. There you are. Five sneak attack shots straight into the head, and it's still frickin' coming. Missed that time. Alright. Somehow I landed the one shot I fired there. Woo-wee. That was close. Oh yeah, I remember. You have to get swept down into the lower section, don't you? Yeah, and I am very much not at this current juncture. So...
Hey, something's out there. Ours now.
How the fuck did you survive that? My headphones are on their way out. I'm pass of all these hats. There we go. What's the deal with the hat? Charisma +1, same as the one I've already got. It's basically the same as what I've already got. It's a militia hat, isn't it? Don't really have the carrying capacity for much of that stuff, so... If I remembered correctly, I might have been able to... Ooh, shit. Whew! That went better than I thought it might for a moment. Gotta be honest, that went better than I thought it might. I don't see anything else beyond guns that I want to grab at this juncture. Yep. You saying we'll do the next one? Cool.
When did it get so quiet?
Shortly after I throw a grenade in here. Buff out. Yeah. That's a really underwhelming set of rewards for taking out a glowing one, wasn't it? Aim to cripple the legs. Yeah, that's just not.
Looks like we just missed whoever was here.
I'm not a fan of that. I mean, say that I had fun with a crippling. What was it? Crippling kneecap as weapon, but at the same time, I don't really want to just take all the fight out of an enemy and then just spend half the rest of the time plinking away at it when it can't do anything. It's not really like... I'm not into that, generally. You scratching the carpet, cat? You're just kind of chilling, waiting for me to finish, aren't you? No, you're so cute. And she knows I was talking about her, and now she's gotten up and stopped doing it. Yeah, what's the heaviest stuff that's least valuable? We do need that, actually. Do for now. Meantime, let's grab anything else that's around here that is worth having. Yeah, we found dog meat. Sleepwalking note. There is. Oh wait, there is. Kathy, move your bed downstairs. Your sleepwalking's going to be the death of you, Monty. Yeah. Actually, you'd be surprised. Sleepwalkers can usually see what's going on in the environment around them, even if they won't remember any of it. So, she probably won't fall down the stairs. She'll probably walk down the stairs. And there we go. Unless, of course, that's supposed to be her there. Which would defy my observation, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Good bits and pieces there.
Hello? Someone out there? Quiet.
Sure is. Now then. Figuring out what's £10 a week to lose without actually losing any value, I hope. No, that's not great. Cloth and asbestos. I actually do need most of that. Plastic steel. That's good, I think. Cool.
Let's get this over with, shall we?
Phew. Nearly went horribly wrong. Oh, I'd like to get in on that fight. There's a bunch of synths, I think, there. Yeah. Don't know who they're fighting, but... Where did his corpse get to? I didn't see. That looked like, oh, it was, See if I can land shots before he gets me. Oh, Houston, we have liftoff. How did you die? A synth threw his corpse at me. The reason I'm doing that is because I want to make sure any other threats I can spot. So comes Joe, Corporate HQ. That's good to know. That's a good map marker to have, that one, for right now. I feel like the danger is not gone yet. You know?
I can carry something if you need me to.
Yeah.
Now where'd they get to?
Catch that time. You. There it is. Yep, you are not wrong there, Piper. Definitely a bad dog. Now, am I currently under the influence of... I felt. I do believe I am, aren't I? Yeah. So I will have to find something to drop, because once again I am a fat bugger, apparently. I've got a plan. Snowing. Don't know if it's doing that here yet, but... it's meant to. Right. On that note, maybe I'll find that again later, maybe I won't. Well, next time, I'd like to do up with some onion maybe, and maybe we'll put the stuff up here, and a bit more of this area. Which will be tomorrow. And then, I don't know after that. We shall have to see. Should return the hat, really, shouldn't I? But, yeah, I'll tell you what, there's probably some stuff I can sell, and I'll manage that, so... yeah, I'll have to have a think about what we're going to do next. Possibly the Freedom Trail, possibly something else, I don't know. I kind of like the idea of getting nicked before we do the Freedom Trail. We'll have to see. Let's trouble with enemies in nearby. What bloody enemies? Well, middle school, there you go. I did make it in the end, yes. Having Nick as railroad companions must have saved taking him to Far Harbor. Yeah. It does seem like a good way to go, doesn't it?
Guess they're not interested in sharing, huh?
You said that every time you come here, Piper. What's Brent Savoldi doing right there, huh?
Worst
Not
part
Brent,
of being
but...
a lookout in the obelisk? Forgetting your lunch.
Piper, we not always moved off.
Not now, Chief.
Right. We'll have to wait for the morning, won't we? I'll do that. I'll see what's popped up here. Yeah. Sure you did, Sonny Jim.
Girl could get real comfortable in a place like this.
Is that
You ever see
Carla?
one of our caravans on the road? It's a dice with death.
It is.
Hey, Carla.
What are you doing
You
here?
again. Here to trade?
I've got a few minutes to...
You break it?
What's Carla doing here? Of my usual business of being an institute spy. Pipe up.
Hey.
What you got?
Curses.
That for me.
I fixed up.
Oh, well, more drugs it is.
Most of what's here myself, so it's all.
Good, good, good. All guaranteed unless you die. Nice to meet you, Meg. Hope you're well. Old man Stockton.
You've heard of old man Stockton, yes?
I found your grandpa.
Actually, I think somebody may have mentioned him in
Not much
passing.
left except his hat.
Grandpa Savoldi. Damn. People on the hill don't think kindly about the Minutemen. Say they didn't help when we needed them. My grandpa was a hero. And I won't hear anything different.
What's people's problem with the Minutemen?
A long time ago, Bunker Hill was wiped out by raiders. Back then, the Minutemen were on their last legs. The few Minutemen left ignored the call, rather than die here in vain.
He said this was a paying gig. Found your grandpa's body in a sinkhole. He almost made it out.
He died fighting for the Commonwealth. He's a hero in anyone's book.
Wish more people looked at it that way. Here's the reward. You earned it.
Nice. Right, we'll head back to Sanctuary, get situated up there. I clicked the wrong thing there, didn't I? And then... So I want to check whether or not I can upgrade my guns any further. I don't... And my armour. Possibly my armour. And I definitely want to upgrade Piper's gun. I know that. I've got a couple of maybes that ways I can deal with that. Catch you later, Noel. Have a good night. Yeah, let's think about what we're going to do tomorrow. It's also a good neighbour, but I might wait until after Fort Hagen before I think about doing that. Right. Yeah. It's not going in there, it's going to go somewhere else, same with that. Right, okay. I want a lot of this stuff for decorating with later, which is why I'm hanging on to it and stuffing it in here. Ready for using with, what's it?
Heads up.
What can...
OC decorator. How's it going, Caleb? You alright? Alright, on that. What's it do on that? Yeesh. I'm nearly there now. I was about to hit take all and give up and then just give her ammo and a hat back as would have been faster, but... Ow. Cool. And put some stuff away. Yeah, not too bad, thanks, Claire. Quiet bits were definitely my favourite. Evidence that I'm getting to be an old git, if nothing else is. Just a little reminder. Video on the walling off of the area around this house and the one next to it is up on the channel if you haven't seen it. We're working on something a little bit different. It's kind of appealing, but I don't know. I'll stick it in there for now, I think. What's going in there? Probably not. Probably sell that. Go in there. What have I got on the radar power armor front? All of this can come out, can't it? So there's a left leg 2 that I would like to have, but I don't have. That was an arm. Surprising. Interesting. Cool. Definitely some bits to sell there. Actually, before I do that, drop a quick save just in case I'm not happy with the results. So, this snub nose is going to be a powerful snub nose now.
Sure know how to take self-defense to the next level.
Well, I'm actually going to kick you out, to be honest with you, Piper. I don't feel like giving her a longer barrel is not really necessary. It's not really, it's just range and accuracy. She'll hit often enough. Grip, don't need to give her that. Sights, punch point, material. Change the paint on it? No. Kind of slick with the Enclave one, but I think I'll leave it as is. I'll just give it a better receiver, I think. I think Piper and Nick both would be well served by having one of those in that particular configuration as well. Yeah, I don't think there's much I want to change. I'm kind of inclined to dump that because I don't think there's much point carrying that around. I don't think it's very useful. Yeah, that's probably the play. Instigating pistol and then
Look alive.
Shoot.
Lucky, but still generally useful. Laser musket for a sniper. I'm quite happy with that setup at the moment. T. Actually, that's what you'll be doing. Oh, thanks. Right, so I think, or otherwise, I was going to look at armour, wasn't I? So take it all the way up to polymer, and it will be considerably better. Oh shit, though. It doesn't give me the sneakiness, does it? I'd rather have deep pocketed. Can do that, cool. Oh. Let's go with shadow deep pocketed and everything, because it's probably going to be the play for now. There we go. All slicked out in black. What's my an outfit do? Agility and perception. Yeah, both worth having for me. Kind of. Not quite as much as the militia hats boost to my charisma is. I don't think there's an outfit I have that's given I can put armor over that gives me a boost to charisma though. If there was, I would take it, probably. The agility isn't bad. Luck from the gradient cap would be nice, but greasy jacket and jeans doesn't go under stuff. Perception, agility. Charisma 2 on the red dress, but I don't think it's going to be quite right for me. Those do, but I can't wear them under armour yet. Sequin dress. Some fun outfits you can, like, take these and then armour them up with the right mods as well. If you're playing, well, you do it on a male character, but it works better on a female character and it's quite fun. I go for, like, badass femme fatale kind of look. Perception and gear as well. Still can't wear anything under it. And there's jumpsuit, isn't there? Yeah. Nothing better than what I've already got. Must put it on a plane from Latvia from yesterday. Yeah, that sounds about right. Bonkers, but it is. At least it's coming. So, that's supposed Carla's out there, is she? No. That's what we saw. She was in Bunker Hill. That was weird. I need to take a run to Diamond City and get rid of a bunch of the stuff I'm lugging around, I think. But for now, it's about that time, isn't it? It's 20 past 11. That last half hour just bit. Kitty cat's all asleep. Fun. I'm enjoying Fallout 4. It's good to be back. Outside of quest lines, I suppose a bunch of the side quests you just find by wandering around, don't you? So, or you're intended to. So maybe I'll wander out a little northwards. We're at what, level 25-ish now, aren't we? So, I don't know. Decisions. It'd be cool to have a poke around more of Malden. The Atomics, General Atomics Gallery will be fun to have a look at as well. Remember what's going on there. What else would be good? Good Neighbours, picking up Nick. There's that's really the big stuff right now, apart from just wandering out. And maybe we'll have a poke around up there and we'll go find Nick Valentine next week, maybe. Might be fun. We shall see. Anyway, I'm enjoying that. Going to do more building on that sanctuary settlement soon. I've got the player house to finish off. I've got the settler's house to finish off. You know what we could do? We could ponder whether or not I want to see about grinding out another weapon. Or a piece of legendary gear. It would probably be a weapon. I've been instigating... Yeah, probably instigating laser musket would be about the only thing I'd be tempted to go for. I could do that. It's a lot of hours to do though. It's kind of a drag. See how I feel, maybe. Because I also want to unlock Bunker Hill as a settlement and get the caravan trading post. Because I've got plans to build around that as well. So I'd kind of like to do that soon. So either I do that tomorrow and don't grind out for a weapon. Or maybe I do grind out for a weapon and do that next week. I might do that over the weekend and then we'll do the Bunker Hill stuff next week. Might be a good plan. I'm not in a tearing rush because there's other stuff I can do first before building that caravan spot. So, and I've still got to figure out what on earth I want to do inside the walls of this compound I've built because I might send Sheffield up there. I don't know, but I kind of don't want to send any extra settlers here. Although I could build maybe like a little house for them. I've got an idea for where I maybe want to put a bit of a farm. But what they're going to do up here is kind of figuring out why traders would want to trek all the way up here. And what valuables Sanctuary might have to trade. And kind of come up with a law-friendly reason or idea concept for the settlement. It's all well and good saying, oh, the settlers want to move up here, but I could group them with Preston, but excuse me. What do they actually want to do? I mean, I could send Sheffield up there because Preston won't stay, will he? He'll go at the castle, so when Preston's at the castle, at least I think he moves to the castle, doesn't he? Can't remember now. Yeah, once Preston's at the castle, it might be a good idea to do that. I could also travel around with Preston for a bit. I don't even generally take him as a companion. Kind of forget that you can. Just leave him behind. Probably wouldn't consider doing that until maybe after we've taken the castle or I've got all of the settlements unlocked though. Because then he won't nag me quite so much. It'll be just settlement defences. Maybe. I don't know. I can't remember what he'd be sending me off to do other than unlock new settlements. Anyway, all things to think about on down the road. And then, of course, next week we'll dive back into The Witcher and what looks to be the next open zone that will open up later on. Apparently, Vizima's not a big part of it. I don't know. I'll be confused as to the vagaries I've seen of the Witcher 3's map, so I might eyeball that just to get an overview of it. But it's pretty bloody huge from what I've seen. All of them, all of the areas within The Witcher seem to be pretty huge. So yeah, lots to explore in that. It's going to be good fun. Anyway, thank you for hanging out tonight. Hope you've had fun. Definitely enjoying Fallout 4. Video coming up tomorrow. Should be pretty chill one to check out. And yeah, as I say, a couple of videos earlier this week. If you haven't had a look, there was the Sanctuary Walls and what was the other one? Oh yeah, Amazon Prime stroke Bethesda, mostly Amazon Prime, teasing something. So yeah, did a little video on that as well. Should be interesting. Anyway, for now, have yourselves a good rest of your evening. Thank you for hanging out. Do hope you enjoyed. Like, subs, notification bell, all that good stuff if you haven't already. I do appreciate social media links in the description, and channel memberships are available down below if you'd like to support the channel that way and you haven't already. I very, very, very much appreciate that. And yeah, playlists if you want to check out other games or more of this playthrough of Fallout 4 or anything else besides, really. Have a rummage around. Or you can just go down the front page of the channel. There's loads of stuff there as well. Anyway, thank you for watching. Do hope you have a good one tonight. Have a good day tomorrow. Look after yourselves. And I will see you around about 8 o'clock for a bit more Commonwealth adventuring. See you then. Night, folks.